Hello, this is Distracted Lord and welcome to Trailmakers. And I recently got the game and I was thinking, what's to build? And I thought, I know, I'll build some stuff I have done in scrap mechanic. So you may recognise this thing. It's mostly accurate as my Jeep that hovered. And well, it does similar things. So in Trailmakers, physics is generally a bit better, but things are slightly less accurate, like building wise. Also, it looks very angry when it does this. It just looks really angry, like it's got like smoke coming out of its nostrils. It's a bit weird. So it drives around like your ordinary Jeep, and if I want to, I can. The boot broke. The boot was working. The boot's given up on working. Game. Oh yeah, I can have my lights on and off. Isn't that an amazing feature? Yeah, but I should be able to open the boot, right? Something's gone wrong with my boot and it's not working, but never mind. We can drive along like your normal Jeep, and we do wheelies, and oh no, we fell over. Whatever am I going to do? You know, this car used to be able to hover. This version of it, however, does something a bit better. It flies. In this game we have gimbal thrusters, which always point downwards. So they're at the top of the car, you can see them there. And, camera got confused. And, well, they mean that I can fly. And I can fly around and just generally cause chaos as my Jeep flies through the sky. The bumper bar is slightly different, lights are slightly different. Yeah, in general it's slightly different because guess what, it's a different game. But I've tried to be as accurate as I can. That was a very bad landing. Turn around, go over here, and bonk. Oh, yes, physics. And we're upside down. So it's similar to my one in scrap mechanic, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then click on that little thing in the top corner of the screen, which hopefully exists. Depends on whether I remember to put it there or not. This version falls over a bit more. I think it's actually slightly less wide. Don't know why, it just is. Or maybe it's just taller. Yeah, but the bumpers are very useful. They save me from a lot of stuff, because in this game you have damage, and if I just zoom off down here, airtime, woo. Yeah, I just broke half my car. That doesn't normally happen. Let's just fix that, and then avoid the explosive barrels. Yeah, there's explosive barrels. They blow up. Don't drive into them. And if you look, if I drive into this, bonk, I chipped my bumper. Guess what? No real damage done. Just the bumper. That's what bumpers are for. But I can always do that, and that's not something the bumpers can save you from. Yeah, and I've lost most of my engines as well, because those were in the front. You may also recognise this thing, which is my massive Luxury Barge, and it slides. It's also relatively accurate, because in this game we have a scale in this, unlike in scrap mechanic we have an actual official scale, which is 4 blocks in a meter, whereas in scrap mechanic there is approximately 5. Also, steering does weird stuff. Yes, game. But I've tried to be as accurate as I can with this car as well. I mean, we don't have all the same bits, so I can't have all the same bumpers, but I have tried. Also, there is no interior or working doors, because in Trailmakers, doors are not the easiest. Because how it works is you have build mode, like I can go into build mode here, and this block here is automatically connected to all the stuff around it, so even if I put it on a spinny thing, it still connects to everything else, so I can't really make a door. A bit of a shame, but you don't need doors in this game anyway, because you can get out the I'm stuck in the car. That's not supposed to happen. I'm stuck under the car. That's also not supposed to happen. Right. Yeah, so it just says F is enter the vehicle, B is enter build mode, and I can just hop in the car and do some sick drifts and go round and round in circles, and boom, explosive barrel. Yeah, my vehicle, that vehicle is huge, and no, not that button. Just loading. There we go. This vehicle is so massive that I cannot add any more parts to it because there's a complexity limit in this game to stop you building massive laggy things. Of course, people get around that, but they have at least tried to stop you from building massive laggy things. So this massive boat is still big, but I can't make it any bigger anyway. It also has, if we look under it here, let's just hop into build mode, we have, these are engines, and engines, and more engines, and more engines, and there's even some under the front there, because this thing is 2,500, wait, 2,500 kilograms? Yep, it's 2.5, is there a term for that? Is it like 2,500, no, 2.5 something? So, 2,500 kilograms is 2.5 megagrams, which just sounds really cool. Like, you can say, ha, my car weighs 2.5 megagrams. That's like, that just sounds awesome, doesn't it? I mean, how could that not sound awesome when it involves mega? Also, the bumpers on this car aren't quite as useful. They tend to break a bit. And this car is not particularly great at doing jumps either. You tend to just lose the front bits of your car. Yeah, if we go up here, there goes the back of the car. Didn't need that. Oh, that made us stop. Oh, it made my back really light, and then we wobbled around a bit. Right, I want to show you what I'm talking about here. So, you go, scrapity scrape. Not quite that. That's not quite what I'm going for. And then we go perfect landing, and like the front looks like demo derby car. Yes, physics. Just randomly stop. Yep, now we have like a proper demo derby car front. And just do some more sick drifts. And roll over. And crashity crashity crash. That's not the button. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm always pressing the wrong buttons. You just thought I might have learned not to press the wrong buttons. But yeah, I press the wrong buttons all the time. Also, it can be a bit fishtailing, and it's sometimes quite hard to stop it from fishtailing, and you just keep on fishtailing all around the place. And skid. Oh, breaking it. Oh well, didn't need that bit. I want to see if I can roll over again. Sometimes you can roll over, and sometimes it just goes, nope, you will not roll over. Oh no, I happen to have rolled both of my cars. Whatever am I going to do? Maybe this thing could help me. Right then, let's just turn around here, point at you, aim up a bit, and fire. A bit too high. And turn and just fire, and la 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 la. You gone yet? Right, that's that. Oh, no, there's a bit left. Can't have that now. That's gone. Right, good. Next. I'm using up all of my purely graphical ammo. That was fairly successful, I would say. There's a C. That's cheating. There's the C. Oh no, it despawned. And turn off. What? This gun never did anything. What are you talking about? It's not like this gun is absolutely mega destructive and has the whole bullet chain going through it. Yeah, I also built this. It's quite destructive. Another little thing I built is this little Jeep thing. just as I was working out how the game works, I decided I would build this. And it's your totally ordinary Jeep with some boost until you drive into some water, and then it goes, such a Jeep. La 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 la, just driving along as you do. Because this is what Jeeps do, right? It's such an ordinary Jeep. Yeah, I built this as well because, why not? Why would you not want a Jeep that turns into a boat when you go into water? Come on. There we go. And perfect, and we can leave again. We're only slightly damaged. Yeah, just the buoyancy stuff. Don't need that. And smash. Yeah, it's also quite fragile though. And now I'm just rolling around in the seat because it has an underwater seat and it looks like this. La 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 la, just rolling around. And rolly, 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 rolly. Are we gonna stop anytime soon? No? Okay. So, that is what I have been doing recently. And if you want to see more of this game, or you have ideas for what you want me to do in this game, then tell me in the comments. But don't get distracted, go subscribe now, and until next time, goodbye.